The views and opinions expressed in this content are that of a continuously evolving nature and are subject to change as humanity evolves into higher states of awareness.
We're turning into crystallized solar light bodies. That's why we're changing. That's why we're living longer. That's why babies are not staying babies for very long. They're developing very, very quickly. Young ladies are becoming like the blood is flowing inside them, some of them at 10 years old instead of 18. You know, everything is getting changed. Our bodies are changing. Little boys think they're little girls think they're little boys. It's meant. It's more, it's natural.
So everything's becoming more in unity.
Yes, we're changing our bodies. It's changing to go into the fifth dimension. That's another subject.
Can you tell us more about the fifth dimension and what abilities do you think this will bring?
Well, we're told that every 26,000 years, the Earth changes. The dinosaurs were here at one time. We had the flood. There's been sign. Atlantis disappeared, yes? There's pockets where there's things are known. And a lot of the different cultures, and I mean, you can get a lot of this on YouTube now, that people are finding, archaeologists and things, finding all sorts of things. And proof about various things, and of course about the aliens, you know, this sort of thing. And so every 26,000 years, I say, we change, and the millennium, you know, they said, well, the Earth is going to come to an end. It wasn't actually, it was a rebirth. It's the beginning, not the end. And so we're moving our vibration, and we're waking up to all of this, so that our bodies will change and our spirits will change to be able to go into the fifth dimension. Now, I don't know whether it's true. You know, I've read it. It's been channeled and all sorts of things. It's come from a lot of different directions. But if you don't bring your vibration up to the fifth with love, you will die and go on to another Earth, and you will start all over again, primitive. So if you want to be like that, you know, this is what's going to happen. But the people on this who will go into the fifth, this planet is going to go into the fifth dimension. It's going to change. That's why you've got the Earth changes. We're not doing it. It's coming from the universe. The whole universe is changing. It's going into a different section. And we're at the tail end of it. This is what they say is happening. You know, take on board which gels you. You probably think, oh, it's a load of rubbish, that. Yeah. But start thinking about it. Start looking at what's happening. All the chaos, they said, the chaos is going to happen beforehand. And look at the chaos as what's happening on this planet. Why are people moving from one part of the world to the next? Why are we all mixing in this country? All the different nationalities. We'll all be breeding with each other. So we will become, there'll be none of this discrimination, because we will, you know, we'll be like Heinz 57 or whatever it is. We're all mixing our bloods together. It's meant for them to come. It's meant for this to all happen.
Right.
Yes?
Yeah, interesting.
Yes. When you start really thinking about it, what I would suggest to people is turn off the tellies, turn off everything, turn off these ruddy machines, and sit and think. Go within and think about things, ponder on something, and start working it out, what it is. Let's face it, if you were making a machine, you've got to sit and think about it. Anything that's been made, you've had to think about it to get it to, you know, to be, you know, for it to work, for it to manifest.
Yeah, imagination.
Yes. I mean, at the time, I think one of the most incredible inventions is the telephone. Now, I think there was about 5 people who were thinking of it at the same time. One of them did it. You know, so...
I want to ask you about, do you think that ideas and inventions are a signal out there waiting to be picked up by individuals who
No,
are ready?
they've come already with it. They've been born with it, and they've switched on the light to do it. They have to do it. But they don't always have the funding. They're often they're stopped. Nikola Tesla was a prime example of him. He came and he was a great inventor. He made marvellous progress. But he was poor. He came from Yugoslavia. If you look up Nikola Tesla and his works, and it was all taken off him because he didn't have any money. He wasn't American either. Other people took the credit for what he did. I mean, there's been people who have made cars now that run on water, you know, but they're not allowed to do that because of the oil, because of money. See, the thing with Nikola Tesla, he gave us free energy, but you can't make any money with free energy, so they wouldn't allow it to happen. And it's all to do with money. Money is terrible. It really is the worst thing that's on this planet, because there's too much. There's too many people at the top earning a lot and people at the bottom getting nothing. And they're the ones that are feeding the people at the top, you know, so the ones that are very, very rich.
So I think that money is a tool, but it can be used in a good way or a
Oh,
bad
yes, it
way.
can, definitely.
Too many people are using it in a bad way, and that's what's causing a lot of the problems we see in the world at the moment.
And again, they say that, well, this is mine, I want more, I want more. You know, if they put it in banks and things, but you can't take it with you. As a guide came through one day and he said, you can't even take an eyelash with you. You know, what you take with you is what your deeds and how you thought and what you did with yourself on this planet. So when you come out of your body, you actually see, like a video, all that you've done, all the hurts or the nice things you've done, you know, and you will see the pain of something, you know. I mean, there's something that happened in history. I mean, this came to me one day when I was pondering, but there were two people many, many years ago, and they were best friends, and they had a row one day, maybe over a woman, I don't know, but we'll call A and B. So A killed B in a rage. So the family of B killed somebody in A. So somebody in A killed somebody in B. That started the mafia. So A threw the stone in the water, and the ripples of that stone, even today, you've got the mafia. And all the people that have been caught in that web of the mafia, through drugs, through all sorts of things that the mafia have done, yes, because one man killed another man. If he hadn't have killed, you would not have the mafia, and all those people would not be involved. So be careful what you do in life. Even by saying something bad can create something in a family that can fester into other things, which can carry on to the next generation.
Yes, it's like a ripple effect.
Exactly.
Which falls in line with creating your own reality again.
Exactly.
And the law of karma, and the law of action,
So,
and the law of cause and effect.
Yes. So you take responsibility for your own actions. So look at your day each day and say, have I done nice today, or have I harmed anybody, even with a look? Or have I given somebody a smile, a stranger, that lifted them? You know, even going up to a stranger and saying, do you know, you look fantastic in that colour, you look really beautiful. I do it all the time. If I see something like that, because I know about colours, I say, that's really your colour. You look fantastic in that colour. And people love it, you know. They say, oh, do you really think so? I said, yes. I said, I bet you like this colour as well. And I get a conversation going with them.
And that can change their whole day.
Absolutely. I'm here to make people happy. And that's what we're here for. We're here to create happiness for everybody. Not give them fear, not control them. But everybody's free, even if they're doing something wrong, leave them. That's, you know, who am I to say you're doing something wrong?
Yeah.
You know, I've been there. I've done that in other lives. I can't judge you if I've done it myself, because I know I have, because I've learnt not to do it. If you can't kill a fly, you've learnt not to do it. You'll never do it again. You say, I would have it on my conscience. It's not my nature to do that.